What does it look like to live a healthy lifestyle? Because especially right now, we're in this, we call this pandemic, and we call it the COVID or coronavirus pandemic. I honestly think the true pandemic is our underlying health, right? And this is shown throughout the statistics that the people that are being the most damaged by this disease, the COVID-19, are the people with underlying health issues. And one of the problems with that is that as the United States, we're actually one of the unhealthiest countries. In fact, we rank about dead last out of all the industrialized nations in the world. Over 50% of the people living in the US have at least one chronic health issue. Of those, 25 to 30% have several. And what really saddens me is the fact that 1 in 2 children will be diagnosed with a chronic disease by the time they're 18 years old. And to me, that's just unacceptable. So we need to learn to change. What do we need to do to change our long-term health outcomes? Besides the chiropractic care that I give, I want people to learn, what does it look like to eat right? What does it look like to think well so you can love yourself and love others? What does it look like to move well? And I think if we put all those together, we can develop a much healthier society. And so that's what I'm trying to do locally right now. Really what drove me towards that is my desire for myself to be healthier. And so I guess my vision for others and helping others is the same vision I have for myself. That all stemmed from my kids and my love for my kids. I was older when I became a father, just because of life circumstances and going to graduate school, and then we had a lot of difficult issues getting and staying pregnant. I believe our first child took us about 4 or 5 years of trying, and the second one took another 4 years. When I look at my children, all I care about is how long am I going to be there for them? How can I be there to interact with them and do as much as possible? I don't want to be that dad that can't keep up with my kids. I always want to be that dad that my kids have to keep up with me. I want to be there to see them get married. I want to be there to see them have grandkids, and more importantly, I'd love to teach their grandkids how to ski, or my grandkids how to ski, probably not theirs. To do that, I know I have to take care of myself. I mean, we have one shot at this, right? And we take it for granted. We're not designed to sit like this all day long. It's so unhealthy. It's free to go exercise. You know, you don't even have to have a membership to a gym. I love going and hiking Lone Pine as much as I can. It keeps me healthy. It gets my heart rate up. And I would just like to be able to motivate others to do the same thing so that they don't have to miss out on things in life. And so when an opportunity comes up to do something with their friends or their children or their grandchildren, they can actually do it instead of just sitting on the sidelines all the time. Life's too short. And I don't want people missing out on the things that are important to them.